I know that in this moment, whether in this room or listening from afar, there are hearts exhausted from carrying the weight of unspoken sorrow. Perhaps you're wrestling with cries that find no words, or questions like, why that echo into the silence of heaven? I see you, and your pain is allowed here. The Psalms offer a sacred space where God invites you to pour out every raw emotion, even the darkest ones. Psalm 34:18 declares, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Consider Hannah, who, in her barrenness, wept bitterly before God. She found in the Psalms a language for her anguish, turning her tears into prayer. This journey won't rush you to false joy, but will walk with you, weaving your sighs into a melody of honesty before God. Step of faith. Today, write one emotion. You're feeling grief, fear, or anger, and offer it to God as a prayer, having named our pain. Let's turn to Psalm 91, where God's promise rings clear. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Psalm 91:1. This is your fortress, unshaken by life's storm. I understand how fear can drown hope, but this psalm assures you that God's wings cover you. Think of Daniel, a refugee in a war-torn land who clung to Psalm 91 while facing uncertainty. Each night, he whispered its words, finding peace amid chaos. The psalm acknowledges terror's arrows by day, plagues by night, yet proclaims God's protection. Your heart may tremble, but God is your refuge. Step of faith. Memorize Psalm 91, 1-2, and speak it aloud when anxiety rises, letting its rhythm anchor your soul. Now, let's walk with Psalm 23, where God, the shepherd, leads us through dark valleys. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Psalm 23. One promises provision and guidance, even when shadows loom. I feel the weight of your struggles. Perhaps you're in a place where hope feels distant. Consider Maria, a widow who, after losing her husband, read Psalm 23 daily. Its words became her path, guiding her to still waters of peace. The shepherd doesn't bypass the valley, but walks with you. His rod and staff, your comfort. Psalm 23:4 sings, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Step of faith. Each morning, pray Psalm 23:4, trusting God's presence to carry you through. As we find guidance, Psalm 131 offers a melody of surrender. My heart is not proud. Lord, my eyes are not haughty. I have calmed and quieted myself. Psalm 131, 1-2. This psalm invites you to rest like a child in its mother's arms. I know the chaos of a restless heart, but God calls you to stillness. Picture Thomas, a father overwhelmed by work and worry, who found solace in Psalm 131. By meditating on it nightly, he learned to release control, finding peace in God's care. This quiet trust heals. Tuning your soul to God's rhythm. Your burdens are heavy, but God's presence is heavier still. A foundation unshaken. Step of faith. Spend 5 minutes in silence, reflecting on Psalm 131:2, and ask God to calm your heart. We've journeyed from silence to song, from pain to peace. Psalm 91 shielded us. Psalm 23 guided us. And Psalm 131 taught us rest. Now, let's proclaim, whatever my life's melody, I trust you as my conductor. Though shadows fall, You are my song. You are my strength and my psalm. Come to God, weary one, and let Him harmonize your soul. Like Sarah, who overcame addiction by surrendering to the psalm's rhythm, you too can find freedom. Rest in Him and let His peace renew your hope. May the Lord, your shepherd and almighty, cover you with His wings, lead you to still waters, and quiet your soul. Amen. May the God of Psalm 91 guard you. On the shepherd of Psalm 23 guide you, and the peace of Psalm 131 fill you. May your heart's song rise, unshaken in His love. Amen.